Good morning. All right, let me get things set up here. All right, so I want to talk about difficulties and storms that we go through. So, Satan, especially when you're a believer, Satan is going to attack you. Satan is going to throw things your way. You are going to be susceptible to many attacks. And the closer you get to God, the closer you get to the Father, the more spiritual attacks you're going to get. So it was yesterday morning. I was doing some protection prayers. I kept having issues with my YouTube channel. There were just many problems happening with that, which makes sense. And then I kept having a lot of anxiety all day yesterday, and I couldn't stop it. I couldn't shake it. It wouldn't go away yesterday. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do any videos. I'm not even going to leave the house. I'm not going to do anything. And it bothered me. It really bothered me. And then last night, I was doing something, and then my daughter she looked at me and she said, the devil's messing with you, right? First of all, it shouldn't cause fear, but it kind of got to me after the whole day that I've had yesterday. It got to me. So I'm like, I need to really regroup this morning, which I did. And so I put together Hebrews 3:14. Being a believer is not about one single step. It's about walking faithfully even when things are difficult day by day. Hebrews 13 reminds us that we are sharers in Christ if we hold firmly confidence that we had from the beginning. This is both a call to endurance and a word of deep encouragement. The enemy tries to convince us that the fire that we felt at first was just a spark that dies out. But the truth is that Christ himself keeps that flame alive the whole time, and that when we feel weak, he makes us strong. And when we grow weary, his spirit lifts us up. And when doubts creep in, the word steadies our hearts. No matter what storms that we're facing today, don't let go of our confidence in Jesus. He is our anchor in our life. Storms are a part of our life, even when we're walking in obedience. Being in the will of God does not exempt us from trials, but it guarantees us his presence during those trials. In Matthew 8:24, suddenly a furious storm came upon the lake, so that the waves swept over the boat, but Jesus was sleeping. When the disciples were afraid, they said, "Lord, save us." And he replied, "You of little faith, why are you afraid?" He wasn't worried or panicked. It challenges us because we are invited to rest in God. And when everything around us is falling apart, he is there. I want to hopefully encourage somebody today, because no matter what storms, trials you go through, if you pray to God, he will let it go for you. He will take your anxieties. He will take your fears away. And he will put a hedge of protection around you from any spiritual attacks that might be coming. I hope you have a blessed day, and thanks for listening, and I will see you later.